Last issue with journalist Charlie McGrath. He is the founder of Wide Awake News and joins us live from the United States right now. Thanks for being with us here on RT.
Thanks, Sean.
Now, realistically, can the U.S. make up for this shortfall in Europe's energy needs?
Yeah, in about 2 decades, it seems like, with our regulation, the regulatory system we have here and how long it takes for these facilities to be built to liquefy natural gas and ship it to Europe, it will take decades to get this done. In fact, the projection is 2017 before the single gasification plant that's under construction right now in the Gulf of Mexico, 2017 before it can even touch 1/6 of the amount of natural gas that's being shipped from Russia to Europe right now. So, tongue in cheek, yeah, it could happen, but it's going to be, when we're long since retired.
Needless to say, it seems the infrastructure is not there. Well, if the U.S. can't give enough gas to Europe, why is it still making these types of promises?
I think it's trying to look to calm its European partners that it's lured into these trade agreements. The United States has spent billions of dollars disrupting the government of Ukraine, destabilizing it, and now they're in a situation where Russia is saying, you know what? If you're going to play this game, we're gonna go ahead and control the resources that we do control, and it's going to turn around and bite you, Europe, Western Europe, and the United States. I think they're looking for ways to calm down their European partners.
Let's play this out a little bit. What type of implications economically does this have for the U.S. For this particular gas crisis?
For the U.S. or for Europe?
For the U.S., actually.
Well, for the U.S., we've become or going to become an exporter of energy. So I think it benefits the U.S. to have a very, very energy-hungry Europe that is going to be a ready customer that's going to already be paying a lot higher prices than it currently is. So, theoretically, it could be an economic boon for the United States because we're going to have a ready-made customer. But, I think more importantly, in the short term for Europe, it is devastating. I mean, you're talking at the preamble here before the program, or before the interview rather, about Greece needing potentially another bailout. Europe is on financially shaky ground, and I think that in the short term would affect the United States a lot more negatively than the benefit of having an eager customer 10, 15 years down the road that's willing to pay high prices for its energy. So, and the United States started talking about leveling sanctions against Russia. And Russia came back and said, you know what, these could turn around and bite you back. It's proving to be just that much more true. It's going to turn around. It's going to hurt Europe. It's going to hurt the United States in the short term.
Well, and briefly, Russia is being accused of using this as a political tool, if you will. But they've also been continuously working to try and ensure that the gas that is coming from Russia is diversified. Does this sound like they're trying to make this a political game?
I don't know about a political game, but nations will use they will adjust their policy to what they have to play with, right? Russia is a major player when it comes to energy. If the same thing was happening to the United States, we absolutely would be using this as a tool, as a bargaining tool or a policy tool to get ends to the means that we are trying to achieve. So, are they using it as a tool? Sure. And who wouldn't? I mean, it is one of their major leverage points.
All right, Charlie McGrath, journalist, thank you for being with us here on RT. It's always interesting to hear your thoughts.
Thanks, Sean.